I feel bad for the guy that played Carl Winslow because of all of the weird Diddy rumors that we have seen, and there's been a lot. My favorite is this. Yesterday I found down this rabbit hole of where did the lube come from? That's so weird. But according to Diddy's attorneys, the 1,000 bottles of lubrication that he was found with were bought in bulk from Costco. The problem is, I went to Costco's website. They do not sell lube in bulk. So, and then I went, why am I even reading this? This doesn't matter. He probably just got it off Amazon. What do I give a shit? But I realized with all the weird things that people have been talking about with the Diddy stuff, a lot of names have been mentioned. And I feel like we should at least, if there's people coming out and going, hey, I didn't get raped by Diddy, we should listen to those people and highlight their story. Because the weirdest story that I saw of Diddy was that Diddy had gay sex with the father from Family Matters, which was, I don't know if anybody remembers this show. Here's the headline. Thank God they caught him. TMZ caught him walking yesterday where he denied. Family Matters star Reginald VelJohnson denies having sex with Sean Diddy Combs. Could you imagine if this isn't true? Yeah. And this guy was just this nice, because if you've seen the guy, he was the cop in Die Hard. Yeah. He was the father of on the Family Matters show.
Urkel.
With Steve Urkel.
He did like Dancing with the Stars at one point. The guy seems like a wholesome guy. Had like a nice career in acting, and then one day you've been butt fucked by Diddy. That is a terrible rumor to have going around on the internet. Can we play the first clip? Here's the clip of not him denying it, but if we could play the clip where this started, where there were some hip-hop guys appearing on a podcast. This is him coming out, but if we could do the other video instead, Kelly, first, then we'll play his denial. But the rumor started with this video that came out where this guy claimed he was at a Diddy party and he overheard Reginald VelJohnson having gay sex with Sean Diddy Combs. Here's the video. This came out, I believe, back in February of this year.
Okay, let's hear this.
See, like when Diddy fucked Carl Winslow, we was at the party, and you know we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right? Right. I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out? Right. Nigga, I kick in the door, boom, kick in the door. Nigga, I seen Carl Winslow.
That's the father. Ain't that the father from Family Matters?
Yeah.
No way.
Dad.
Oh, the dad.
Dad. I swear to God, dad homie, neighborhood crib. So when I seen that, and then so who was piping Carl? Diddy? Yeah, Diddy was. So when I seen that, cuz right, Diddy came back and he was telling me, he was like, it's nothing more enjoyable than having a man do something for some money. I'm like, that's money? Crazy.
Oh, no, that's wild, bro.
Oh, my.
So that is how the rumor that Carl's Winslow's got raped by
by the way, what? He's like, hey, man, on gang. What dude is listening to somebody getting banged and kicks in the door and was like, hey, why would you want to see any of that? That's right, Jake? Why are you kicking down the door where, anybody's having sex, regardless, gay, straight, why are you barging in there?
What if he was saying, help me?
Diddy, come on. I'm not gay, but if they told you that Diddy and the guy from Family Matters were banging in their room,
I would have to see it.
Like, there's no way that's happening.
In a sexual way, you're like, no, I have to see this.
I love that show. Oh, yeah. Like the Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah, so anytime that there's, because remember, we had this, we did this with Paul Pelosi. We accused him of having gay sex with the man that broke into his home and attacked him with a hammer. Whether or not that's true.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's the other way around. Yeah, no, like it didn't end up being more true that was the case, but go ahead.
Who hammered who?
Can you, because
there was no break-in. There was no break-in, but I don't want to like.
Well, the window, the footage, it looked like the window was broken in from the inside, right? Because the way that the glass was, the glass wasn't busted inside. The glass from the break-in was outside.
Yeah, so he looked like a guest, not an intruder.
Listen, and I can't confirm or deny it, and I guess they're all allegations. But I mean, if your wife is Nancy Pelosi, I'm trying to hook up with anything.
Anything.
Oh, yeah.
Anything.
Anything's an upgrade.
Anything.
Sorry, though, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. The reason I brought that, because imagine being that that guy. Imagine being Paul Pelosi and you wake up from in the hospital and you've been attacked by an intruder in your home. You're like, well, I don't know if it can get worse than this. And then you get on the internet and you're like, oh, it can get way worse.
Now you're gay.
Than this. But here is Reginald VelJohnson. He's walking out. Not sure where they caught him, but TMZ did catch up with him. And now imagine this guy's just walking and he's enjoying his life. And they're like, hey, did you have gay sex with Diddy? Here's the clip.
Hey, Mr. VelJohnson, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Hey, do you have any response to this bizarre story that's circulating about you and Diddy? Some guy named Loose Cannon told this story about you and all.
I don't know that man. I've never met him before. I wish him well, though.
What's your message to those who are talking about it and actually think? What's your message to them, Loose Cannon?
Give a life.
Now he's walking like he got butt fucked.
Yes, he sure
so
is.
It's hard to have the argument that nothing happened when you waddle like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe him?
Is that Diddy's face in the shirt?
I mean, I'll go to Amy. Amy, what do you think?
Well, would anyone admit it? I don't think anybody's gonna say yes.
Right.
Yeah, especially if you're not a homosexual, if you're not gay, why would you admit to because think about it, this is a Hollywood power thing. And again, bro, people, I know this for a fact that gay community circle. By the way, do you think if you're a celebrity and you're a big movie star, okay, where the majority of your ticket sales are America, middle America, all those people that watch all the movies, if you come out and say that you're gay and you're one of those top celebrities, you think those people in all those towns, you think they're gonna go watch you and watch a movie? It messes with the revenue, it messes with the money. I'm telling you right now, because they're not down like how we don't care about people in the gays, but the majority of the people in America, they wouldn't watch. If Tom Cruise came out and said he was gay, you think he'd sell? I'm being honest. Would he sell enough, the same amount of tickets?
No, because he will get banned in China.
Yeah, see, China. Oh, see, there you go.
You can't
Saudi.
take it seriously.
Saudi
though.
Arabia, no tickets.
Do you guys think it's a sexual thing, or do you think it's about money? Didn't he say in the first clip, there's nothing
Right.
more arousing than making a man do something for money? It's simply to be in a position of power, and I think to ultimately have leverage over these people.
I was thinking the same thing. So it's what, you can't get a loan from a bank? You have to get butt fucked by Diddy to get a loan? So geez.
But could you imagine putting that in the application? Why do you need this loan? I don't want to have gay sex with Diddy.
Yeah,
For this money.
It's kind of suspect though because because if he's on Family Matters and they knew him from Family Matters, by the way, you're making bank on TV shows and he's one of the leads. I don't know why would he doesn't need money to give to Diddy to get banged by Diddy because that guy Carl Winslow is rich as hell.
Is he?
The actor? Of course, bro. You have no idea what a weekly income is to be one of the top actors on a hit TV show. He's worth multi-million, bro.
Yeah, net worth of $4 million.
I think
that's enough when you're in that age. You invest that properly and wisely, you never have to work again. You certainly, if you're worth $4 million, what debt do you owe that you have to have gay sex to pay off that you need that money so badly?
Unfortunately, a lot of these people, as their income is raising, so too does their lifestyle and their expenses,
Well, you see that a lot with athletes. That's why a lot of athletes go broke.
Yeah.
They go to the Diddy bank.
The NFL.
We got your back.
lottery winners, people who don't have proper financial or personal development, if they come into a lot of money, especially suddenly without any proper planning, their lifestyle expenses are going to raise proportionately with their income.
I've watched that happen. I know I have a friend who got $150,000 after the passing of his father, and he blew through all of that, and now he lives paycheck to paycheck. And it's so difficult to watch him struggle because I can't go, hey, I'd love to help you out and I would love to loan you money. I've seen the financial mistakes you've made, and I'm certainly not in a position where I can be doling out cash. But if you needed it, I'd try and help you, but when you watch somebody piss away $150,000 in 2 years' time, because it is, the money comes in and then they start spending, they're not keeping track, and then there becomes this weird balance where when you're outspending what you're bringing in, and you no longer want to look at what you're bringing in because it makes you feel guilty about how much you've spent, and then all of a sudden it's almost like that. Not you ever get a phone call that you don't want to pick up, so you avoid it. It's the same thing looking at that bank balance, because I'd be like, hey, where are you at? And he's like, oh, I'm good. And I'm like, you investing this money? No, I'm spending it here, I'm spending it there. Boom, gone.
And even keeping up appearances as well. He's running out of money, but now all the people in his circle have a different perception of him. Oh, maybe he's driving a nicer car, he's living this lifestyle, he's paying for the dinners. And there's a certain amount of pride and respect that comes with that as well. We live in a society that the spirit of mammon, we all worship money. I don't personally, but people do, right? And so there's a certain element of like, I don't want to lose face with you, or I don't want to have a hit to my pride by admitting that I'm struggling.
So the question I want to ask you guys, Diddy yesterday, this is according to TMZ. TMZ all over this. Like, it's so weird. It's not weird. It's so weird that the news came out about Diddy, and then like a month later, they had like a 6-month investigative report already ready to go.
As if it was planned to get put out to distract people. Yeah, weird.
According to TMZ, Diddy's attorney has confirmed that Diddy will testify on his own behalf in court.
Oh my God.
Which could mean that he names all kinds of names. I want everybody to answer this. A, do you guys see him living long enough to testify at a trial? And B, do you believe that he will name names when he's at that trial?
I think they're going to Epstein him. Me personally, the fact that he's on, I mean, everybody gets put on suicide watch apparently, but he's not eating certain food because he thinks he's going to get poisoned. I'm almost positive that jet, my opinion, that jet that flew, Love Air is the name of his jet. Weird. Probably had lube all on that thing. Flew to the Caribbean, remember? Yeah. The non-extradition country to the U.S. That plane had God knows what on it, what type of footage, what type of stuff. They know that this guy's like he has a bunch of shit of a bunch of people recorded. One of the detectives that was in there said that it made Epstein's thing look crazy. Like he had cameras everywhere. And what's the point?
Think about that. Epstein had powerful political people and business people compromised. It seems like if you believe the reports, Diddy had the biggest stars, not just Hollywood, not just TV, but also politicians.
Oh,
yeah. Also money.
Oh, Barack, everybody.
So it's like, how deep does this rabbit hole go?
And Rob, apparently, Epstein worked allegedly for Mossad, which all the things are pointing towards that. Who was Diddy working for? Well, CIA? Was he working for Mossad? I don't know.
Gene Harding.
He got off that charge.
The gun charge?
Yeah.
Gene Harding, we had him on the podcast. It was Diddy's security guard, and he talked about Diddy meeting with feds in Washington, D.C. while he was hosting these parties back in the 90s.
Oh, weird. And that's
there's always been a tie, according to Gene, if you believe what Gene did. Great interview, by the way. Go check it out. It's on the PBD podcast channel, so if you've not watched it, go watch it.
Gene what?
Gene Deal. D-E-A-L.
Got
He's
you.
Diddy's former bodyguard, but he claims that Diddy has always had these ties to intelligence. So if he does, then Diddy was acting the same way that Epstein was acting, potentially for the Mossad, but he was doing it for the U.S. government.
Wow. Dude, I wouldn't put it past.
Piss off in the U.S. government when now they've turned on him, because like surely there was ample evidence already before 2024. So why exactly is now the time to prosecute him?
I think because think about it, like you're that one guy, you've been getting away for years. Girls are starting to talk, people are stuff is starting to leak, and then they have to have the fall guy. You fall, but like the people that are in control that like told him to do it, they're probably right now like, bro. And by the way, if they kill him in jail, guess what's going to happen? All we're going to do is go, hey, we know what happened, and then in 1 week, done. Yeah. You won't even hear about him. Ghislaine Maxwell's rotting in prison, and none of her customers have come to light. Not one video. You mean to tell me with all those cameras, there's not one tape of a Bill Clinton walking into a room? I don't want to see I don't want to see nasty stuff. Show us a video. Where's that video, FBI, Department of Justice? Where's all Diddy shit? You're never going to see one clip of it because it is those main people. It is those top people that are running the show. And I listen, if he does survive, how is he going to represent himself? He's not a lawyer. He's going to just drop dime. Imagine all those people, Rob, that are panicking right now. Imagine maybe Beyonce's, maybe Jay-Z's, maybe God knows who else. Eric Adams. Who knows who he hung out with?
All the people who are deleting their social media accounts.
Oh, Usher? Forget it.
Pink, Usher, Meek Mill. Did you guys?
Oh, Meek Mill is one of the most. It's so weird. Once you have a gay rumor on you, like he has a gay rumor. When you see Meek Mill in a pool, just on the side, like, "Hey, daddy," you're like, "Wait, what?"
My favorite is watching 50 Cent talk about how Diddy tried to. He's like, Diddy says gay shit. He don't even know is gay. He has to go shopping.
Yeah.
What man wants to go shopping with another man? Amy, you brought up a great point. Why now? Could it be that it's not because the evidence is there? Mm-hmm. It's always been there.
Right.
Could it be the timing? If it's the timing, could it be an October surprise? Mm-hmm. We're going into the most contentious election in U.S. history. Mm-hmm. Could there be something on either one of the candidates, or could this just be a distraction measure? Hey, let's pay attention to this. Let's just keep Diddy going so nobody's paying attention to what's going on over here.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I'm glad you said it.